God for the strength that He has given to us as people generally to be able to, as it were, put into consideration our physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional health. Very important that you pay attention to these aspects of your life. On a general note, we sometimes think that witches and wizards are the problems that we have. But if I'll tell you the truth, the one we add to our own problem is even more. Because even the witches too, they don't have that time. They have their own problems too. It might surprise you, to know that even witches, wizards, they get their own problems too. So we should concentrate more on ourselves than looking at the activities of witches and wizards. Because I understand there's something that God has put in every one of us, and that is His own spirit. Look at what the Bible says about man. He said God is a spirit in John's Gospel chapter 4. And they that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. Then in Genesis also chapter 1 verse 26, it says that God made man in His own image after His likeness and asked man to have dominion over every work that He has made. Now if you look at those two sides, the Bible clearly makes us know that God is a spirit and He made man in His own spirit, in His own image. Now if you look at what Paul was writing to the Corinthian church in 2 Corinthians 4:18, he says, while we look not at things which are seen, but the ones which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporary, the ones not seen are eternal. These are proofs of the reality of the spirit realm and the reality of the fact that man is indestructible. Look at again the writer of Hebrews, whom I believe is in also Paul, because it looks very much like his writings, in the 11th chapter, where he was talking about the things which we see were not made of the things which do appear. He said we understand that through faith the worlds, now that's ages, the worlds were framed by the word of the Lord, such that things which we do see right now were not made of things which do appear. So I want you to come off this issue of when something goes wrong, the immediate thing you think of is, villagers, they have come. My papa people, my mama people. No. I have been battling with so many things over the years, and if they ever told me that I would battle with health in my life, I would say no. Like I said during the exercise, while I was in the University of Lagos, that field was, is an Olympic-sized field. I used to do it 13 times, 13 in the mornings. But as I grew older, I also know that the body is not getting younger. So I have to begin to adjust myself. It's not everything that people do to me now that I take seriously. It's not everything that people say to me that I consider as, offense. No, I don't. Because it's not going to contribute to my mental health. That's why I told you from here up. Check your life. What is kind of thought that you entertain? Now, Paul, writing to the church at Philippi, he told them in chapter 4, the 8th verse, he said, finally, brethren, what things soever are lovely, just, of good report, okay? Whatsoever things are of good report, those are things you think about that have virtue or life in them. A lot of us spend time thinking on what people have done to us, the good they're supposed to do that they didn't do to us. You take this life so hard. Somebody once said, but they said this man was sick. No, this man is not fine. But look at him on Facebook. Now my choice, so. Anytime I find myself strong enough, I tell myself I'm going to do what will benefit humanity. Now, that you see me here does not mean that you know me. And that's the crazy thing about people. Some people look at you on Facebook and say, oh, the guy is boxed up. Oh, the guy is this. Oh, the guy is that. No. Everybody must do something to keep himself going. But what are you doing to keep your health? You are doing everything to keep yourself, going in every area, but what are you doing to keep your health? A few days ago, we had a meditation or devotion in our home, and there was this statement that, was made by my wife. She said, it's Philippians. We're talking about Philippians. It was in Philippians when the Bible talks about press forward towards the mark of the high calling. And, if you're not ready to press forward, that's the thing she's saying, that you are not ready to actually experience change or so. But I now remembered a phrase that had been used before, even, by herself and other people I've met. That's me. That's me. Take me the way I am. That's me. Now, I said, whoever is not ready, whoever is saying that's me, the that's me person is a person that is not ready for change, is not ready to press forward. That's me. You are doing things that is wrong. You are eating wrong food. You are having wrong lifestyle modification. You are not ready to make any change to your life. People complain about your attitude and you say, that's me. Leave me alone. That's me. You are not ready to move forward.